Alright, Shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakateh How, Barakateh How Shai, Barakateh How Bashim Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and enough respect to the brothers that are out there pushing and spreading the truth. Peace and blessing to the elect, the women and the children, that are supporting this truth in sincerity. Through the spirit. I found this article. This article was posted, like on September 9th, 2018. So it's like a long time ago. But, the spirit jumped on me to touch on it because I had heard a story about this, and I kind of searched it out. I didn't really get what I was looking for, but this is close as I can ever get. But it says a father stabbed to death in argument over cleaning bedroom, right? A 15-year-old boy stabbed his father to death, with a steak knife during an argument earlier this year over cleaning his bedroom, right? According to documents filed in Newport New Circuit Court. The teen, Azarius Livingston, is charged with first-degree murder in March 20, slaying of his father, Rodney Tyrone Livingston, on, if I'm pronouncing it right, on Onacock, trail in, Denby. But so this is like a Jake, this Mosai is jacking people up, and putting the spirit. It's not just everybody, man. Both Israel and heathens, because we're in the last days, and the Mosai, his wrath is starting to manifest, right? And we're seeing all kinds of things going around. You know, things are getting worse and worse every day. The human trafficking is getting worse. Now you get the Amazon forest set on fire. You know, we have crazy catastrophes, natural catastrophes happening all around the world. People dying back and forth like just out of nowhere, right? That's how things is coming to an end, right? Just like it says in Second Timothy. Matter of fact, let me get it. But it says I'm just going to First Samuel chapter 2, and then I'll go to Second Timothy. The Second Samuel chapter 2, verse 2. It says, "There is none holy as the Lord, right? For there is none beside thee, neither is there any rock like our God, Yahweh." And then you jump down to verse 6. It says, "The Lord killeth, right, and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave, and he bringeth up," right? The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and he lifteth up, So everything that is happening, right, is ultimately the Most High, right? And that's how you have to keep the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in you, because, things are getting crazy. And, you have this boy who just stabs his father to death, over cleaning his bedroom, right? If that's not the spirit from, this cannot be. It's something that your mind cannot comprehend, man, right? We go to Second Timothy. Matter of fact, let me just go to. I think I had it. All right, Second Timothy 3, chapter 1. Oh, Second Timothy chapter 3, right? Starting from verse 1. It says, "This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come." In the last days, perilous times shall come. Right? We look at the word perilous. The word perilous, right? Hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, right? Hard to bear times, troublesome times, dangerous times, right? Harsh, fierce, savage times, time of savagery, right? You have this kid who just murdered his entire family with an axe. This is savagery, man. And that's how we know in the last days, right? This needs to happen, you know, ultimately is, it's crazy and it's sad and it's scary, but it needs to happen, man, for all of us, for all our sake, right? So we can get the kingdom, so we can get up out of here, right? So we can root. But let's keep going. The teen Azarius Levingston. So I'm trying to highlight so you see. Levingston is charged with first-degree murder, right? I read that part. Now let's go. A grand jury, right, will decide on Monday, which they already decided, first-degree murder. He's already. I guess I don't, but we'll find out. We'll decide on Monday whether to indict him and send the case for trial. Right? The teen called police at 7:41 p.m. that night to say he had just stabbed his father in a trailer home park off Jefferson Avenue. Right? Rodney Livingston, that's his father, 37, age 37, was found on his living room floor. Right? Stabbed with a wound stab to his chest. Right? He was pronounced dead on the scene at 7:48 p.m., becoming the city's fifth homicide victim of 2018. Right? So 7 minutes until the guy called the cops. He was dead with a stab wound in his chest, man. Right? And the police questioned Azarius. They questioned Azarius Livingston a short time later at Riverdale Regionals Riverside Regional Medical Center, right? So like my eyes are off. I'm trying to make sure I don't wake anybody up, right? He told detective he was in his bedroom when his father came in and started yelling at him about cleaning the bedroom, right? About cleaning the bathroom and the bedroom, according to the search warrant affidavit, right? His father pushed him, and he pushed his father back, right? So let's get back into Second Timothy chapter 3. It says, from verse 2, for men shall be lovers, right? Men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, right? Boasters, proud, blasphemous, disobedient to parents, unthankful and unholy. Disobedient to parents, unthankful and unholy, right? Pushed his father back, man. All you had to do was just go clean the bathroom and your bedroom, the same bedroom that you sleep in. Just go and clean it. That's all you had to do. Same bathroom that you use. That's all you had to do. Right? And then he went and obtained a steak knife from the kitchen cabinet. Right? Why it had to escalate to that point. This spirit had to jump on him, man. This is the Most High. Right? He killeth and he maketh alive. The teen said he tried to get back to his room to retrieve his cell phone, but his father, then in the living room, pushed him again, with the teen pushing back and getting to his room. The affidavit said. Azarius then called his mother to pick him up. Right? But the altercation wasn't over. Right? His father came back in his bedroom and grabbed the phone out of his hand and threw it. The affidavit said. His father then pushed Azarius, and Azarius pushed his father back with the knife in his hand. See, that's what he states. The case says. See, he called the cops. That's how I know. So the spirit jumps on him, right? And then without thinking, with no prudency, he just goes and stabs his father, and he calls the cops, right? Over what? Over cleaning. Things should not have to escalate it. See, if you like that's we really are in the end times, man, because this is normal, right? Parents discipline their kids all the time. Clean the bathroom, do this. It's something normal that happens all the time. But it's judgment, man. It's judgment. Something you think you do every day, and then one time you do it, and then it's the end of your life, man. Fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because everything you are at His mercy, man. One more time, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. This is perilous times, right? Today was worse than it is yesterday, and today is better than it is going to be tomorrow. That's how it's going to be. Nothing is going to get better, right? The worst situation that you're in right now is going to be a better situation than it's going to be a better situation when you go into tomorrow. When in retrospect, it's getting crazy out here. Things are going to hit. It's going to get crazy, fast, fast, and crazy, and crazy. It's ultimately your only shelter, man. Your only shelter. Your only shield. Your only rock, man. Just like Second Samuel said, it's Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, right? So with that, I hope brothers and sisters are edified. Shalom.